Postgraduate Department of Anatomy, Government Medical College Srinagar celebrated World Anatomy Day on 14th of October 2023 on the birth anniversary of Vaselieus, the father of modern anatomy. Prior to Vaselieus, teaching of anatomy was based on hypothetical ideas. It was Vaselieus who for the first time dissected human body and challenged authority of Galen, who had written many volumes of books on anatomy based on hypothetical ideas. This one-day CME entitled Role of Anatomy in Clinical Practice was inaugurated by Professor Masood Tanvir Principal Dean Government Medical College Srinagar. It was attended by 150 delegates from different medical colleges of Jammu and Kashmir. Some delegates were from Medical College Jammu, AIIMS and AIIMS Jammu. There were 2 scientific sessions in the CME consisting of 5 lectures. The CME was inaugurated by Professor Masood Tanvir, Principal Dean Government Medical College Srinagar, who emphasized on the importance of anatomy in clinical practice. Dr. Ghulam Muhammad Bhatt, Head Department of Anatomy at Government Medical College Srinagar, delivered the welcome address. Lectures in the scientific session were delivered by Professor Bashir Ahmad Shah, Professor Saleem Itoo, Dr. Javed Ahmad Khan and Dr. Shafia from Department of Radiology. Photography for the CME was done by photo section of Government Medical College Srinagar. J&K Anatomical Society was launched at this occasion by Professor Masood Tanvir, with Professor Shahin Shadat as its first president. This one-day CME had accreditation from JK's Medical Council. The CME was covered by various media channels including Gulistan News.
Strength does not come from what you can do. It comes from overcoming the things you once thought that you couldn't. Assalamu alaikum.
A very good morning to all of you.
I, Dr. Sumaya, and my fellow colleague, Dr. Shahid, extend a very warm and a cordial welcome to all of you to this CME gathering.
It's a pleasure to see so many dedicated healthcare professionals gathered here today on the eve of World Anatomy Day, as declared by the International Federation of Association of Anatomists to honor the death anniversary of Andre Vaselieus, a Belgian physician who is considered to be the father of the modern anatomy.
Today's event promises to be an enriching experience as we come together to learn, share insights and collaborate in the pursuit of excellence in the field of medicine.
The world of healthcare is ever evolving, and it's through these events we stay at the forefront of medical advancements.
We have an exciting agenda that's lined up with expert speakers, engaging discussions and cultural program that will keep you all fresh with zest and vigor for the whole day. So let's proceed to delve deep into the world of anatomy, learn from each other's experiences, expand our horizons of knowledge, and let's aim to become the guiding beacon in the uncharted territory of human body mysteries.
Thank you all for being part of the CME, and we definitely look forward to a day filled with learning, inspiration and excitement.
Now we would like to invite Faizan Gul, a first-year MBBS student, on stage and bless this ceremony with Kalam-e-Pak in his melodious voice. Faizan, please start.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, and good morning to everyone. I'm Faizan Gul, student of batch 2023, first year MBBS. And today in front of you, I'm going to recite Surah Al-Zumar. This surah is of very importance because it serves as an antidote to depression and other anxiety-related issues. This surah has a perfect background as it was revealed on Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam after a break of 6 months. When our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam felt like that Allah was not satisfied with their work, they were feeling low. Then Allah revealed this surah to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam so that they feel that Allah is always with them and Allah is always with all of us to guide us. So we should always take this as a medicinal type, because it will always keep us motivating and will serve as a guide to us. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم میں پناہ میں آتا ہوں اللہ کی شیطان مردود سے. شروع کرتا ہوں اللہ کے نام سے جو بڑا مہربان نہایت رحم والا ہے. وَالضُّحَىٰ وَاللَّيْلِ إِذَا سَجَىٰ قسم ہے دھوپ چڑھنے کے وقت کی اور رات کی جب وہ چھا جائے. مَا وَدَّعَكَ رَبُّكَ وَمَا قَلَىٰ نہ آپ کے رب نے آپ کو چھوڑا اور نہ ہی وہ آپ سے ناراض ہوا. وَلَلْآخِرَةُ خَيْرٌ لَكَ مِنَ الْأُولَىٰ اور یقیناً آپ کے لیے آخرت بہتر ہے دنیا سے. وَلَسَوْفَ يُعْطِيكَ رَبُّكَ فَتَرْضَىٰ اور عنقریب آپ کا رب آپ کو اس چیز سے نوازے گا کہ آپ راضی ہو جاؤ گے. أَلَمْ يَجِدْكَ يَتِيمًا فَآوَىٰ کیا آپ کے رب نے آپ کو یتیم نہیں پایا اور پھر آپ کو پناہ دی. وَوَجَدَكَ ضَالًّا فَهَدَىٰ اور کیا آپ کے رب نے آپ کو ناواقف راہ پایا اور پھر آپ کو راستہ دکھایا. وَوَجَدَكَ عَائِلًا فَأَغْنَىٰ اور کیا اس نے آپ کو تنگ دست نہیں پایا اور پھر آپ کو غنی کر دیا. فَأَمَّا الْيَتِيمَ فَلَا تَقْهَرْ آپ کے لیے ایک بات ہے کہ دنیا میں یتیم ہمیشہ پاس رہتا ہے تو لہٰذا آپ یتیم پر سختی نہ کریں. وَأَمَّا السَّائِلَ فَلَا تَنْهَرْ اور اگر آپ کے پاس کوئی سوالی آتا ہے تو آپ اس کے ساتھ اچھا سلوک کریں اور اسے نہ جھڑکیں. وَأَمَّا بِنِعْمَةِ رَبِّكَ فَحَدِّثْ اور جو نعمتیں آپ کو آپ کے رب نے دی ہیں آپ ان نعمتوں کو خوب بیان کریں. صدق اللہ العظیم.
Thank you, Faizan, for taking us to this beautiful spiritual journey.
Now we would like to call on stage our esteemed Principal GMC, Professor Dr. Masood Tanvir. Sir, please come on the stage.
Request all
Professor Masood Tanvir, Professor Shahid, Dr. Vasim Qureshi, Professor Bashir Ahmad Shah, Professor Saleem, Itoo, Dr. Manmeek, and various HODs, department colleagues, and students. Hi, As head of the Department of Anatomy and Organized Champion, I am delighted to extend warm welcome to each and every one of you to this Monday CME on the theme Role of Anatomy in Clinical Practice. It gives me a sense of satisfaction as we embark on a journey of learning, exploration, discovery today. This day is being celebrated as World Anatomy Day throughout the world. Today's CME is organized to celebrate the World Anatomy Day, and in this CME we are going to discuss the pivotal role that anatomy plays in the clinical practice. It is the reminder that we as medical professionals have to be learners forever and continue to imbibe knowledge for the betterment of the society. Anatomy holds significance not only in clinical practice but also in medical research and advancements. Research studies frequently rely on the analysis of anatomical structures to comprehend disease and mechanisms, develop new treatments, and advance medical technology. Its role in research is vital for driving transformation and progress in the medical field. Without a thorough understanding of anatomy, groundbreaking discoveries and medical advancements would have been limited. I would like to express my gratitude to our distinguished speakers, the organizing committee, and all the participants for making this event possible. So, without taking much time, I request our worthy principal to address the audience and declare this CME open. Please.
Distinguished members on the dais, we have our guest of honor, Professor Shahidar, a former actuary of anatomy, but currently actuary anatomy GMC Srinagar, Professor Ghulam Muhammad, actuary anatomy, Dr. Vaselieus, Registrar Academics, Professor Bashir, Professor Saleem, Itoo, Dr. Manmeet Kaur, and distinguished members in the audience. I find Professor Shafiq, HOD Neurosurgery, Professor Iqbal Pandit from SPM, I find Dr. Javed, Dr. Riha Mahajan, HOD Anatomy from AIIMS Jammu, and Dr. Shafia, our senior consultant from radiodiagnosis, Professor Yasmin, HOD Dermatology, distinguished members of the faculty and dear students, good morning to all of you. It gives me a great honor and as a matter of privilege to be a part of this program. For doctors, the human body is the focus of investigation and intervention on a daily basis, and study of anatomy is essential for all the surgeons and all the radiologists, be it a neurosurgeon, be it a transplant surgeon, be it an abdominal surgeon, a cardiac surgeon, an ophthalmologist. Any surgeon who has to operate has to have a knowledge of anatomy. But what has happened over the years is to be a part of this program. For doctors, the human body is the focus of investigation and intervention on a daily basis, and study of anatomy is essential for all the surgeons and all the radiologists, be it a neurosurgeon, be it a transplant surgeon, be it an abdominal surgeon, a cardiac surgeon, an ophthalmologist. Any surgeon who has to operate has to have a knowledge of anatomy. But what has happened over the years is that there is some decline in the undergraduate education of anatomy. The focus of undergraduate curriculum of anatomy has been substantially reduced. and some believe that it has reached unsafe levels. While the traditionalists, like we are from that era, traditionalists feel that there is a decline in the amount of knowledge of anatomy that an undergraduate is having currently as compared to maybe 2-3 decades ago. But as far as reformists are concerned, they believe that our undergraduate students are overburdened with too much knowledge about anatomy than is required by their curriculum. So the question I leave it to the experts, I think they deliberate on that, is how much anatomy should an undergraduate know? And how much anatomy should a postgraduate know? And second question is how to teach and how to assess, because our methods of teaching as well as assessment have to change. So I am glad that the Department of Anatomy, under the extremely able leadership of Professor Ghulam Ahmed, have organized the CME titled Role of Anatomy in Clinical Practice. And I'm sure the CME will go a long way in enlightening the participants and enthuse further generations into pursuing anatomy as a career. And the efforts of the organizers, Professor Ghulam Ahmed and his team, that is Professor Bashir, Professor Saleem Itoo, and Dr. Manmeet Kaur, I believe they are the organizers, are appreciable. And I went through the brochure. I find there are lectures by Dr. Shafia from Radio Diagnosis Department, Dr. Javed, in addition to Dr. Ghulam Ahmed, Professor Ghulam Ahmed, Professor Bashir, and Professor Saleem. And I am sure that the Department of Anatomy will continue to hold such CMEs in the future also, and enthuse medical students into pursuing anatomy in their future endeavors. I wish the organizers success, and I wish that the participants have a wonderful time. Thank you very much. Now, as Professor Muhammad would like, by the powers vested in me, I declare this CME as open.
Thank you, Principal Sir, for gracing this occasion with your presence. Sir, your support, dedication, and encouragement inspire us all. Thank you, sir.
Now we request Professor Dr. Shaheen Shahzad to present a memento to our respected principals.
JNK have decided to launch their own society by the name of Anatomy Society of Jammu and Kashmir. We are nearly 100 anatomists in JNK, and to have our own society will be a great step in their commitment to cause of our fraternity. The society will help in bringing the anatomists of JNK together to advance the cause of medical education, research, and healthcare. The formation of the society is a testament to our dedication towards a fostering strong anatomical community which will help the students, medical professionals, and the society by upgrading the education standards and research. Main aims of this association will be promotion, development, and advancement of medical education and research in anatomy and allied subjects, holding annual conference where the members of the society can deliberate upon the issues confronting the members and present their research papers. To formulate unanimous views regarding the standardization of teaching of anatomy and examinations for the undergraduate and OGS courses. The publication of journal monographs and dissertations under the auspices of the society. In addition, we will promote the spirit to close brotherhood and cooperation among the members of the society. In addition, we will try to connect our society with the other societies and associations of the national and international level for propagating the objectives of the society. For this society, actually we have created an ad hoc executive committee for the society consisting of 15 members. Considering that among these 15 executive members, we have president, which will be presently by Professor Shahdad, HOD GMC Baramulla, and Vice President Dr. Sangeeta, HOD GMC Jammu, and myself as the General Secretary. In addition, there will be Treasurer Dr. Bashir Ahmed Shah and Joint Secretary Dr. Saleem Itoo. In addition, there are other CAN members from the different colleges of the J&K. And this, again, I told you, is an ad hoc committee. They are just self-nominated. And we have taken members, we have tried to include all the colleges in this forum. And considering the time constraints, we will not deliberate more upon this issue here. And we will begin our day's journey of exploration, knowledge and growth, and we will continue our CM. Thank you.
Now we would like to call on stage our guide, our mentor, whose work serves as an inspiration to peers, colleagues and students alike, setting a benchmark for excellence that only few can match. Dr. Shaheen Shahdat, ma'am, please come on the stage and say a quick line about yourself.
Assalamu alaikum. So today, while I was entering the college gate, I was really feeling nostalgic because I was feeling that I am going in my family members, and why not? Because I have spent the core of my life in this department, in this college. So I am deeply humbled and honored to stand before you today. I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to the organizers for extending this invitation and allowing me to be the part of this remarkable gathering. Events like these are the testament to the strength and power of collaboration. They remind us of the importance of coming together, sharing knowledge, and fostering sense of unity among us. I am here not just to speak, but in this event today, it made me to learn many things. In the world that's constantly evolving, we should learn to work together to overcome the challenges we take. And events like this should be organized because they get togetherness, they make us to learn things and share our knowledge with each other. Once again, I thank all and I look forward to a day filled with meaningful interactions and inspiring moments.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for gracing this occasion.
Now let's proceed towards the valedictory function. For that, we request our respected head of the department,
Ma'am, please come on the stage and say a few lines.
Out here. those who are my counterparts and juniors as well. रास्ते क्या है, मंजिलें क्या हैं, हौसले हो तो फासले क्या है. Thank you.